Well, we finally did it. Astral projection. Progress number 11. We finally did it. How beautiful is that? Wow. And like everything that's gone on since then makes total complete sense. All of it makes perfect sense. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Yes, I do. I was on... Okay, what happened? On the very last astral projection experience, I reached Godhead. And that's where I realized that I was everything. It was like God energy. So I shifted my focus to that because I felt fearless when I was there. It was a very centered state. It was like the ultimate centered state. And I've been going out and meditating and just trying to reach that state again, essentially having like an ego death. But it was weird because it didn't really make sense, because I always had a sense of being that. Like every time I integrated with that state of being, I would always come back here, and my default mode would always be a little bit more geared towards that. And so now it would be 3 days ago, I was out by the river, and honestly I reached what I could only call like enlightenment. Like it was, I was literally forgetting people's names as they were telling me it, because it didn't make sense. Names made no sense. I was such a weird, complex, like art that just wasn't God. It just wasn't. It was another form of creation that was just kind of for fun. It was really just for fun. It wasn't for anything else. And yeah, so I reached what I would call like enlightenment. I was able to breathe through my spine. I stopped breathing physically, and I was able to just draw energy from my spine and the sun and just everything around me, but primarily my spine. Like basically all of it, my spine. It was amazing. It was cool. It was like everything I ever wanted. And so I was in that energy for almost like 5 hours. It was amazing. So that like really stuck within me, that I am God, I am all of this, I'm freaking powerful. And I wasn't scared, like at all. In fact, I tasted death, and death was a cosmic joke. The relaxation that death is, it was a cosmic joke. It feels so good. Don't worry about it. You're okay. So last night I was just doing energy work. I was, in specific, I've been trying to figure out Kriya Yoga, because Kriya Yoga is supposed to be the lightning path toward enlightenment, and you work with the central nervous system, the spine, all this stuff. And one of the practices is you start to say Om to certain parts of the spine, specifically where the chakras are, especially on the spine, so in your tailbone, or the really fancy term is called like the quakes, or quagil. I have it on my whiteboard. You just put Om, because that's where your root chakra is, the root of all your desires. And yeah, I was just going Om, 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 and I was feeling some stuff, and it was really cool. And then I was like, dude, I gotta go to bed. Like, come on. And I was thinking like, oh my god, if I could astral project, like that would just be amazing. Oh my god, but I really want to do Kundalini yoga, but I want to do Kriya yoga. I wanted to do all these things. And I was just like, I can't. I really can't. And so, as I fell asleep, I just set the intention to this aspect of myself that is source, that is connected with everything, to just please bring me the knowledge of how to do Kriya Kundalini yoga. And as I fell asleep and went into this dream, I found one of my favorite spiritual YouTubers, Ryan Cropper. And way back, he talked about his Kundalini experiences. They were just bonkers. So I was like, please, 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 please tell me this. Please tell me all this stuff. And it's like, I mean, it's more like compulsive than anything. And he just was beating around a bush. He wasn't telling me what it was. And I was chasing him so freaking hard. And I was like, dude, come on. Please, 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 please. And he just like somehow squirmed away from me, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh, please, 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 please. And then I know, silly. He was about to start telling me, and then it shifted like my dream, and I was someone else. I was actually one of my coworkers as he was going home, and he was calling his friend, which was also surprisingly another one of my coworkers. And then I saw him almost get hit by a car, and in this car there was this person, and this person was like this bigger white dude. I could tell he was dead. Like, this is when things shifted. This is right before I Astral projected. I could tell he was dead. He wasn't a living soul. It was like an invader. And he was kind of like harassing me in my dream. And I was like, okay. Like, what the heck? Because this guy, we're gonna call my coworker he was on a motorcycle. We're gonna call him Gonzo. So Gonzo, I was Gonzo. And I just stopped being Gonzo and kind of more just realized I didn't go back to JC, but I also wasn't Gonzo. I was just more aware that this dude is harassing me. Like, something is weird. I know this is weird, but this guy is out of place. And again, he was bigger. I want to say maybe 6'1", 6'2", how I'd imagine it, and he was fat and bald. And basically, after a little bit of him harassing, maybe like 10 seconds, I woke up and he was right there, standing right there. I was like, what? And I was like, what the heck? But frick no, with everything that I've been doing, I just reached out my hand, right? Just put it right on his head. And then just zoned in onto me. Because, dude, I told you, I've been honing in this Godhead. I freaking know what it feels like to be everything. Just put my hand on his head and just... And I'm just seeing, I open my eyes and I'm seeing him just shift faces, like everything. I just basically absorbed him. Like, I absorbed like everything. His energy was so low. That's right, I'm talking shit. That's right, if you're still here, I'm talking shit. You're weak. Weak as fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just hyped. It's just like, oh, I've been bullied forever. I've literally been bullied forever. Especially in that Astral, I bullied myself out of it. I swear, this thing was gonna... No way. Just put my hand on it and just absorbed it. Just tuned into that energy and literally just... And I felt me, like, absorbing him. It was a very low energy being. And was just trying to spook me. And then I woke up again, and it was still, like, there. So I just pushed him, and then, yeah, now I'm here, and it's 5 a.m. I went to sleep at, like, 3. And I still have meditations today, so that's fun. But, yeah, we did it. We finally did it. I was silly, man. I really thought I wasn't gonna do it. I really thought this wasn't gonna happen. With everything going on, I really was like, dang, I'm gonna have to put it away. Guess I'm just not gonna learn. Guess I'm just gonna stay scared, I guess. But I've grown since then, and that is just cool. That's just really cool. What I've actually been gone doing is trying to figure out how I can teach people to reach this state of this godhead that I've reached. And like I'm figuring it out pretty well. That's why I keep going out to the river, because that's kind of like my peaceful place. And the reason I want you to have that is because of the energy that you have when you're there is so just, oh my god, so powerful, so beautiful, so just you are creation. You are creation manifest. It is amazing what these bodies are. Amazing. When you tune into the subtle energies and realize the power you have. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. So, I'm gonna end it there. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's it. Peace.